Approximately 20 days since the first armed clash erupted in Zamboanga City due to selfish motives and misguided leaders, innocent civilians suffered unnecessarily in terms of physical harm, loss of property, and livelihood. Why instigate violence when everything can be settled in a peaceful manner? Let us listen to Galvez as he talks about Bishop Desmond Tutu, our icon for this week.
One of South Africa's well-known human rights activists, Desmond Tutu, was considered to be the voice of black South Africans during the time of the apartheid in the country. Much like Gandhi, he protested against racial oppression in his own country without taking the law into his hands by using violence. Tutu was an outspoken critic of the apartheid. As Bishop of Lesotho during those times, he used lectures and writing to fight the bigotry. He was able to spread his advocacy of fairness to nearly all churches. After the Soweto riots against South African government's use of Afrikaans in the year 1976, Desmond Tutu supported the call for an economical boycott of his country. He believes that a democratic and just society should not have racial divisions. Desmond Tutu's opposition to the apartheid was vigorous. In fact, he brought his protests not only to his home nation, but also abroad. As a result of him being outspoken, his passport was revoked twice and he was briefly jailed in 1980 after a protest march. But this did not frazzle him. He continued his involvement to fight the apartheid even when the government was doing everything to stop him. He remained fearless in his stance, thus making him a unifying symbol for all freedom fighters. When Nelson Mandela won the first multiracial elections in 1994, he was appointed as chairperson of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, where he oversaw and probed crimes committed during the apartheid regime. His many contributions to South Africa garnered him a Nobel Peace Prize, and because of the attention brought about by this, it paved the way for policy changes in South Africa. When he was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize, he said that the award was not only as a gesture of support to him and to the South African Council of Churches, of which he is leader, but also to all individuals and groups in South Africa who, with their concern for human dignity, fraternity, and democracy, incite the admiration of the world. Desmond Tutu continues to be a champion of human rights and equality of all people, not only in his home country of South Africa, but internationally as well. He remains committed to the fight against oppression and injustice around the world. This is Galvez for News at 1, Junior Edition.